Hey, what's up, you humpback cretins of the underworld? I'm back again with another horror movie review. I'll be talking about Cabin Fever today. Cabin Fever, it's a pretty gruesome movie, if I were to be quite honest. It's directed by Eli Roth. Come on, man. You already know it's good with Eli Roth. It's Eli, come on. It's the kid. He came out in Inglourious Bastards. He's the bear Jew, for Christ's sake. He's known for pretty gruesome movies, honestly. His movies are not for the faint of heart. You got Hostel, Green Inferno, this movie. The list goes on, and if you notice a trend with him, he definitely likes people getting fucking tortured and shit. And a lot of disgusting gore. And this movie is no exception. This movie is pretty much what kickstarted his career and got his reputation out there. So let's talk about it. And if you haven't seen it by now, like, what are you doing? This movie came out like almost 20 years ago, in the early 2000s. I guess I'll just talk about, parts of the movie, the ones that stand out to me, and then I'll give my opinion, and that'll be that. The basic premise of the movie is that there's this flesh-eating virus tormenting a group of college students, I think. Are they in college? Who fucking knows? They're like 30 years old playing young kids. But anyway. So these kids, they go to the cabin and, encounter a flesh-eating virus that is pretty fucking terrifying and painful looking and smelly too. It looks very Getting back on track here. A little backstory. This homeless man, he finds his dog dead in the woods. Dog is like cut open and disemboweled. Goes to check on his dog. Flips over the body and poof, he gets sprayed all over the face. He gets whatever gets on his face is what's gonna eventually infect him. So how the kids encounter this homeless man, he ends up finding the cabin during the night. He looks all fucked up, man. Like, he got sores all over the face. He looks like he got chicken pox to the max, man. He got bee stings galore on his face. He got some bullet ants, beehive or whatever, I don't know, thrown at him. But anyways, he's looking like a ball sack. A rotten ball sack. One of the kids, they try to help him. Obviously, that's a fucking terrible decision right there. So luckily, there was a guy that had brains. He's like, fuck no. Let's not let him in here. Fuck off. This dude's obviously sick. Potentially dangerous. Shit just explodes after that. I mean, the guy starts vomiting. The kids set him on fire. He starts vomiting blood all over their truck or their van or whatever. So that's contaminated now. Everything's fucked because of this one homeless guy randomly finding their cabin. After that happens, they burn the guy alive, but his body falls into a source of water. So that's how like shit fucking goes sour from there. TBH, like, they're not gonna have fun at all, and they're all gonna suffer and die. And the movie escalates from there. The water is contaminated, but nobody knows this yet. They go swimming by the lake. A couple of them take a shower, and some of them drink the water. So pretty much all of them are contaminated at this point, but now it's just a waiting game to see who's gonna get infected first. The blonde chick, she gets contaminated, and for some reason, like, her thighs are the first to go, and her treasure box. I mean, I can only imagine what's happening down there. Oh my goodness, oh heavens. But Eli Roth, man, he shows you everything. Okay, not everything, but he does show you, he does allude to like some things being rotten down there. So they lock her ass up in the shed. How fucked up. But I mean, it has to be done, honestly, like, or else they're all fucked. But so they lock her ass in the shed. They come back to her like 2 days later or whatever. No, that's not 2 days. They come back to her later in the movie, and oh my god, she's just rotting in the shed, and it's hard to watch, honestly. The effects for back in, I mean, they don't look outdated at all. It looks like she's really. But anyways, so like the guy that was fawning over her, now he's simping. He's like trying to help her, like now he's touching her and shit. That dude's fucked for sure. That's what you get for being a simp. Like, come on, man, have some self-respect. One of them even, I guess, for some reason he's not contaminated. He didn't drink water. He didn't shower or anything. So the blonde dude, he's like, fuck this, I'm out of here. So he leaves. Smart guy, yeah, I would definitely leave. Yeah, the other chick, she showers. She tries to get freaky with the sim, but we soon find out that she's having severe symptoms already, and every time she scratches her cheeks, oh my god, they peel right off. I mean, the movie pretty much goes on from there. Like, one by one, each one of them starts deteriorating, starts rotting away. Eventually, the main guy, the Boy Meets World guy, he makes it somewhat into civilization, but the police department somehow knows about this. Maybe it's government, toxic waste that is creating all this, who knows. But the ending of the movie leans towards that direction, where the police are trying to contain this flesh-eating virus as much as possible. So that's why they're burning a bunch of infected bodies. One of the policemen, he's fucking stupid. He lets the Boy Meets World guy, he throws him off, he kills him, throws him off over a hill that leads straight into the water. Like, oh my, I don't know. So now the townsfolk are fucked. There's no hope in this movie. And then the blonde guy comes back, and the policemen, they shoot him up because they're like, all right, he's in the cabin, infected or not. Just blast his ass. Now he looks like Swiss cheese. Oof. Oh my god, Swiss cheese. He's blonde. Yeah, okay, it kind of makes sense. So yeah, the movie ends with that. They burn all their bodies to destroy the virus, but the water's contaminated. So at this point in the video, I want to talk about things I enjoyed about the movie, followed by the things that I did not enjoy, and we'll just wrap it up from there. To talk about the things that I enjoyed about the movie, I enjoyed the small nods it does to horror classics. Most notably, it has a lot of borrows a lot of inspiration from Night of the Living Dead, the original one from the 1960s. The ending is frame by frame, pretty much Night of the Living Dead, where the last person standing gets shot up in the end for being mistaken to be infected. It borrows nods from other movies as well, such as Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Cannibal Holocaust, old classic gory horror movies. And in interviews, Eli Roth has, mentioned that before, and even on Shudder, he has his own little documentary series about horror history. So he's definitely a fan of horror, and you can definitely tell in this movie. So I really enjoyed that. His passion is what really stands out there. Now, secondly, is the special effects. For the most part, they're all practical. There are a few scenes where blood squirts out, where it does look kind of fake, but aside from those couple scenes, everything's practical and doesn't look outdated, in my opinion. It still looks gruesome as ever. And at the end of this movie, you're gonna want to take a shower, but at the same time, you're not gonna want to take a shower because the water's contaminated and you don't want a flesh-eating virus. But anyways, I don't even know where I'm going with that, but this movie it'll do something to you. Like I said, Eli Roth is the third thing I like. Like I said before, Eli Roth is a horror fan, horror fanatic, horror aficionado. The man fucks with horror. You know that he doesn't take it too serious because he knows the tone of the movie, and it's very campy as well, which is very cool. It's not taking itself too seriously. It's self-aware, and I like that. Not to talk about things I disliked. There wasn't very many things I disliked because, like I said, this movie is self-aware, and if you're going into this movie thinking you're gonna get Oscar-worthy, worthy storytelling here, come on, man. This is a horror movie called Cabin Fever about kids being victimized by a flesh-eating virus. So if you walk into this movie with the right mindset, I'm just gonna watch some schlocky horror movie, then you're gonna enjoy it, and that's all that matters. The characters are just plain out too stupid to. I love stupid characters. They're essential to horror movies. Just ask the Friday the 13th franchise, Sleepaway Camp. You need stupid characters who are expendable and that need to die. But in this movie, they're just too stupid. Like that blonde girl helping a man who's obviously contagious and sick. And why would you want to help a man that is potentially dangerous to your entire group of friends? No, you can't do that. I don't care how nice you are. I don't care if you're fucking Oprah Winfrey. Like, you're not gonna be helping a person like that. Hell no. The frat bro, I mean, towards the end, his character didn't annoy me as much, but towards the beginning, he was unbearable. That really killed the movie for me, definitely. At some points, every time he comes on screen, I roll my eyes. But once he becomes sensible and opens his eyes to the situation, he becomes bearable at that point. And yeah, it's just that first 30 minutes that he's in. First 30 minutes of this movie is terrible. But yeah, he's just overly jockey and it's annoying. Now for my recommendation, yeah, I would absolutely recommend it. I understand if you won't enjoy it because it is a nasty movie and it's not for everyone, that's for sure. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Please consider subscribing and liking the video if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.